So what we're creating is a motivational poster using Canva today, and our seventh graders are going to be working on this in Canva. So you go to Canva, which is on the apps that's on your class links page. You click on Canva, and then you want to create a design. It's in the top left-hand corner, and you want to create a poster. Sometimes you have to put poster here by the magnifying glass, or you might be able to just click on poster. And here is a poster in portrait mode, but that's okay. All right, so here we have our poster, and there are a ton of templates here on the left-hand side, but you are not allowed to copy those templates. You are not allowed to just do what is in here. So here's some motivational poster choices. Some of these look like newspapers. That's interesting. All right, here's one. It says, "Be the reason someone smiles today." Okay, that's a little cheesy, right? That's a little cheesy. But there's no reason why you couldn't use something like this to create your poster. Here's another one. "It's cool to be kind." It is a little bit babyish, but this could be a good phrase that you want to use for yours. Um, so you pick a template that you want to use. And regardless of what you pick for your poster, this is a good background kind of thing to use. You can change your pictures on it. You have to change the motivation that's on this poster and create it yourself. Um, you could do different things like, for example, oh, here's one, "You got this, stay strong and carry on." That could be your whole motivational poster there. But I'm going to delete some of these things to create a background. And I'm actually going to draw my background. So you can use the tools that are in Canva, and I can draw my background with a marker. And I want to make green grass. So I'm going to pick the green for the marker color, and I'm going to also pick how big the marker is. So if it's really transparent, it says 100 transparency, that means it's going to be a really dark pen mark. So if you want it to be more of a transparent, thin, or a really big marker. See how that made that really thick there? Or skinny. All right. Or if you want it to be almost see-through, you could do something like little transparency. That makes a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead with my green marker, and I'm going to draw, whoops, I don't know why that did that. I'm going to draw what I think would be like um, hills or, whoops, mountains, like green grass, like a field. I want something in your drawing to have been really drawn. So something on your poster needs to be drawn by hand by you. That is one of your requirements. Hey Lou, do you mind putting notes in the chat? I would really appreciate it. In the chat, can you put number one, have to draw something? All right, so number one, you have to draw something in your poster. All right. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the background color of this to something different. Maybe like an orange or a pink. Ooh, or like the sun rising, and thank you, Lou. Extra bonus points for you. So I like how this looks, kind of makes it look like it's sunrise or sunset in the background. And I don't really want this flower, but I'm going to think about, there's another saying that I
Excuse
used
me,
to,
Miss Henderson.
yeah. Mhm.
I have to leave. I have a doctor's appointment I have to go to.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna record this and put it on Canvas for you to see. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. All right. So here you go to your drawing, and if you want to draw something else, like maybe I was thinking about the phrase that I was thinking about how flowers can grow anywhere. I mean, if you look on a sidewalk or if you look on a cement, um, like playground, you will still find a weed or a flower growing up between the cracks of the concrete. So I'm thinking about how a flower has to grow. So I'm going to need for sure a picture of a flower. So you can choose a graphic, a photo. Ooh, I like this one. I like how simple that pink one is. But because this is an orange background, I think I'm going to try this one. All right. Now I don't really like that white background on it. So take a guess what you can do with photographs in Canva. Click on this photograph and then choose background remover. Whenever you have a photo or an image, this white bar that's above it is going to be your key to changing that photo. So if I want to flip the photo, I can flip it horizontally or vertically. Um, I can change the background. So I'm going to remove the background. All right. So number 2, RJ, if you're listening, can you put number 2 on here? You listening? Can you type something in the chat for me? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and type it in because you're not responding. So number 2, you need to use a photo. So the photo could be in the elements. The photo could be it could be one of your own photos. Man, you would get some bonus points for that, Emmanuel, if you took your own photo of a flower and then changed it and manipulated it. And then you could say, instead of take the risk, this flower is growing in the middle of this whole field. So I think for me, that's like be brave. Whoops, that's really small font. Woo. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. Flowers grow anywhere. Um, mm, when life doesn't, when life doesn't bring you flowers, grow your own. Does that make sense to you guys? That quote, that phrase? Think about that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like why sit around and wait for your the someone that loves you to bring you flowers? Go grow your own. Make your own garden. Or you could think of that idea of, like I said, about a flower growing in the middle of concrete, like um, even with a little sun, something can grow, or all it takes is sun and water, or I don't know. I don't know. There's some other ideas for that. So then what I thought I could do is I could draw the stem of this flower growing up behind it also. Let me change the green color. Let me erase. So if you want to undo something, go up here to where these little arrows are on the screen and go backwards, okay? So I'm going to choose to draw this, but I need to change the color of the green. So if you don't like the green that's already there, you can go into this rainbow color here and you can choose a different green. That is too similar. Let me try a more of a lime green. See if that's good. I'll try it. And I'm also going to change the thickness of this. Yeah. And so I'm going to make a stem that grows from here down to here. I'm going to put some flowers on it, maybe or like some leaves on it. Okay. All right, so I made that. Now, keep this in mind. So what's wrong with this picture? Emmanuel, can I read the title very well with the drawing I just put on it?
Yeah.
But not that great. The
Yeah,
title
not that
front
great.
of it, right?
Yeah.
So what
But
you
you
can
can
do
like
is,
kind of see it, or just like move it up a bit, or just move it down.
exactly, you need to either change where it's located, you
Yeah.
know, or check this out. You can toggle on your text and then use these three arrows, the three little dots to go to the layer, and you can bring it to the front.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, so that
now,
works. Yeah, that
yeah,
works.
so now the font will be in front of your image. So think about those things. And then, of course, you might want to put, you could put your name on this poster if you want to as the artist. You don't have to.
Okay.
Um, all right, good. So here's some other poster ideas that other people have done. So let me share these other designs if I can find them all. Wow, there's a lot of posters in here. Antonio did this one for a t-shirt. Never give up. Yes, you can. So that was in Canva. He found that idea and he should have probably changed it more to make his t-shirt design, but that was kind of cool. Um, what's another project people have done? Go back. Um, Here's one from Cody, one of your colleagues, Cody Brown. He did this one, dream big so your life is more than a dream. That turned out really nice. Oh, whoops. I drew that on top of Cody's picture. Whoops. Okay. That's all right. Um, Let me find another good one. Oh, here's one. When life closes a door, open a window. Or when life closes a door, a window opens. All right. Let's look at this one. Work hard so you can play harder. A plus, we win. Okay, so that's a good motivational poster. If you like sports, put sports in your poster. If you like flowers, put flowers in your poster. If you like, famous people, you could put famous people in your poster. There's a lot of ways to find photographs. So do you have any questions right now, Emmanuel and RJ?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, let me go ahead and stop the recording.